On 25th July 2025, 7 children died in a school in Rajasthan. It was a government school and the building collapsed, resulting to the death of these 7 children. It was so shocking to me that I could not understand what I should do to prevent such things from happening. So I thought, out of more than 1 million government schools in India, I can make a difference by visiting to only a couple of them. So I went to a government school in Indore, inspected its building. Some rooms were in very bad condition. However, the classes were not on in those buildings. So I inspected, did not find. Had I found that the building was damaged, was in poor condition, I must have reported it to the appropriate authorities. However, I took the opportunity to interact with the students. I asked them 2 questions. First, what they wanted to become or what they wanted to do in their lives. The answers were very diverse. One student said that he wanted to become a police officer, the other said he wanted to become a software engineer, the third one said he wanted to become a doctor. Then I wanted to inquire the reason why they wanted to become what they thought of. The purpose was to assess their motivation. As you all know that motivation could be either intrinsic or it could be extrinsic. So when I got the answers, I was really surprised to see that all of the students were intrinsically motivated. The reason why they wanted to become a doctor, engineer, or a police officer were very, very high, were very, very pious. I will share the video.
सोल्जर बनना चाहता हूँ क्योंकि मैं अपने देश की अच्छे से देश की सेवा करना चाहता हूँ और मैं एक अच्छा और सच्चा ईमानदार फौजी बनना चाहता हूँ।
मैं मैकेनिकल इंजीनियर बनना चाहता हूँ क्योंकि मुझे इसमें रुचि है। मैं चाहता हूँ कि मैं कुछ नई डिज़ाइन की गाड़ियाँ इन्वेंट करूँ, इसमें नई डिज़ाइन नई फैसिलिटीज़ डालूँ ताकि हमारा देश विकसित हो सके, वह प्रगति की ओर बढ़े।
सिस्टम लगाना चाहता हूँ क्योंकि लोगों के एक्सीडेंट ज़्यादा होते हैं और उनके एक्सीडेंट कम करने के लिए मैं ऐसे खास तरह के इंस्ट्रूमेंट्स बनाऊंगा जिससे कि खतरा बढ़ जाए, खतरा कम हो जाए और लोग सेफ रहें।
Prestigious Massachusetts Institute of Technology, Boston, USA, because it is my utmost desire to research, discuss, compete, and innovate with the best engineering students in the world, and also to become an excellent engineer.
डॉक्टर बनना चाहता है क्योंकि मेरे माता पिता का सपना है और मैं गरीबों का कम पैसे में इलाज करूँगा।
क्योंकि मैं बचपन से मेरे माँ बाप का सपना था कि मैं एक सोल्जर बनूँ।
You must have understood how intrinsically motivated these students were. I would also like to refer to a survey that I conducted amongst the candidates who were preparing for civil services in Indore. There is a place, Bhanwar Kuan in Indore, and it is a hub of all the students preparing for competitive exams, especially the government exams, government services exams. So I asked some of these students there as why they wanted to join a government service, and I found that a good number, a majority of the students wanted to join government job because there are a lot of facilities, because there's no work or less work, because there are perks and there is pension, the salary is very high, it is a matter of status for them. In summary, we can say that the motivation all these candidates had for joining a government job was extrinsic in nature. So, what makes all these pious students, all these children's, I when I address these children, I found that they their motivation is intrinsic. And it may so happen that by the time they become adults, they know dunyadari, or they become so called practical, they may start thinking the same way these services aspirants were thinking. So it is a question to think. If you are a business owner, you may also assess what is the motivation of the employees who are working with you. And as Simon Sinek says, start with why, because this why is very important. Why you want to do what you want to do. If the answer to this why is leading to extrinsic motivation, these people, these team members will not make a significant difference, positive difference in your company, in your organization. So try to assess the motivation. In case you want my help, my organization's help to understand the level of motivation of your employees, we can help. And if you have already selected, if you want to change their motivation from extrinsic to intrinsic, we also conduct some workshops where after these workshops, these employees, they find that yes, they have been making a mistake by being extrinsically motivated, which was leading to their own failure, and of course the not so meaningful contribution to their organizations. And after these workshops, there is really positive change, not only in individuals, but of course the company also performs better. So do contact me. I would be really happy to help you. And uh, why I want to help you is, of course, not the finance. I am highly intrinsically motivated. So my reason is to make a meaningful contribution in your company. My mission statement is to help people realize, maximize, and utilize their potential. Look forward to meet you.